Welcome along to a look ahead to the strategy guide ready for your weekend's racing. Your number one place to go for all things F1 Clash opening and final round, where we bring you the strategies, the boosts, where to push, where to use DRS. We bring you everything ready to make your best result, maybe already of the season, maybe the best result ever. We've got it all. We've got all 8 tracks covered and it's coming your way. Yeah, so you should know we're doing this relatively early in the week because we are a very busy person this week. So, of course, it is the Monaco Grand Prix. You should have done your qualifying by now. If not, you're qualifying on the Friday. And you've got Antonelli, you've got Descent, Hustle, all boosted for the GP. You've got Coulthard and Button, who are eligible for only duels, it seems, unless Hutch change that later in the week. So, we know what that is the case. And we know that our sponsor tasks are going to be reputational points, so don't really go for that if you don't need to. They are not worth trying to risk, so only use them if you've got drivers or parts that are boosted that are good enough for your setup. Now, with legendary drivers not permitted, make sure to check your best epics, rares, commons, depending on what series you enter. Now, the tracks for opening round and final round are as followed. We've got a trip to Monaco. We have got Silverstone at the 100% wet. We have got Austin, Singapore, Abu Dhabi. We've got Monaco in the wet then to come as well. We've got 3 doses of Monaco. I didn't see that before. Thought it was going to be dry, but we have got 3 Monacos in this opening and final round. God, if you hate Monaco like me, this is your worst nightmare this weekend, because Monaco can be an absolute pain. And boy, I'm probably not going to be racing it, so unlucky for you. But hopefully we've got your strategies sorted. And coming in first of all with the Monaco circuit, defensive drivers being required and a cornering setup required. You had this in qualifying in the dry. You should be good at this circuit or know how to improve. That's going to be the key thing that you need to remember from this circuit. We're going to be pros by the end of it. 1-stop strategy later in Contender and Champion, but Junior, you're going for the 2-stop. The red represent the softs and how many laps. The yellow, 3 mediums, hards, 4 hards, for example. You've got the tyre management that are going to help you do that strategy as well. Now, the boosts above me feature both defensive and cornering boosts, so they are the best boosts around here. And we have highlighted Hook, Movember, and Prince as 3 of your best. Now, in the middle, you will have your track map. Blue for conserve, yellow for neutral, red for attacking with your engine mode. But remember, if you're using DRS in one of the 3 sections that we've highlighted, you'll want to use the attacking engine mode to get the most out of it. Monaco is a very difficult track for DRS. You don't get a massive advantage, so you've got to try and use it wisely. Now, also, we have the wet race over in race number 6, so we are going to just quickly give you your strategies. And again, they are a 2-stop in Junior and Challenger, and we have got a 1-stop in Contender and Champions. Remember, it is a 7-lap race around Monaco now. There you go. They are your wet and your dry strategies, and that already covers 3 out of the 8 circuits, so we can already fly along. Now, remember, leave me any tips, hints, what you've got as to how these strategies do evolve. It's very early in the season, so we are trying to build these the best we can quickly. Now, Silverstone, race number 2, 100% chance of wet, and we have got tyre management drivers being required. The better tyre management, the faster they are, and you want a speed setup around Silverstone. Now, in the wet conditions, you are doing a 2-stop strategy in Junior and Challenger, and with Contender, we will be looking at a 1-stop, basically the 4-4. Now, we leave the tyre management on there to make sure we cover off to say that, look, you can do either of these strategies dependent on what level drivers you have. Now, the strategy guide above my head includes the boosts. We've got Eternal Flame and Eagle, with Dead Fast also shouted out as a good boost around this circuit. Now, the strategy map has 4 places to conserve in blue. You've got a couple of yellow zones and red for attacking. But remember, DRS zones, that back straight, really, really good. So attack down that last straight if you get the chance. You can make some beautiful overtakes using DRS if you're in Challenger or above. Now, another circuit that we had in the qualifying round was Austin in the dry. So Austin in the dry, you should be used to this strategy by now. We've got 6 laps, we have got tyre management drivers, and a cornering setup being required. So pretty much all about the one stop unless you're in junior. We've got the free medium, all the way out to the free soft with their retrospective tyre management stats. A boost above my head, Movember Sar Nazar. You've got downforce and self-control. And then the track map in the middle. The best place to use DRS is down that back straight. Really good overtaking opportunity. If not, no DRS, be conserving down them long straights and attack through them corners. That is Austin in the dry, nicely covered off. Now, the next circuit we're going to go to is one of the more difficult circuits on the track map this year. It was one of the easiest last year. We're heading off to Singapore, and it is in the dry. So Singapore is now race start, and it is now power unit. So make sure to have them 2 drivers and setup on your car. And predominantly features a 2-stop, 6-lap race. 2-stop being the 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium. We've got the 3 hard, and also a 2 soft, 2 soft, 2 soft in there, covering off your tyre managements to the left as well. The boosts, Surf, Rooster, Gladiator, and Frost are very good around this track. You've also got Instinct, which is a note to one of the free boosts. Now, in the middle, you've got your track map, 2 places to really use that conserve. Also, probably something that we will change. I do like to use it down that back straight as well. That is one place that I do, just by where the DRS attack neutral conserve logo is. I do also like to use it down there as being very powerful. But no DRS means that them straights will then turn to conserving straights for you. Oh, this track is now very difficult. I don't know quite what they've done to it, but it is a very, very difficult track. Now, Abu Dhabi, hopefully, we might get you some points here. Another tough circuit to begin with. And this is now an overtaking track with power unit being for your car. Now, pretty much in the early series, all the way up to contender, you're going to be most likely running a 2-stop strategy. All the way up to champion, where you might run the 1-stop. We have got Dragon, Unstoppable, and Rooster, the 3 featured boosts, with Taurus, Glitz, and Skull as well. The back straight, Challenger above, DRS really, really strong. If no DRS, again, conserve through them sections and attack. This circuit is very tough on tyres, so even a tyre boost might help you. That's why we recommend Dragon as a really, really good boost around Abu Dhabi. Now, our next circuit and our final one, I believe, of this track guide, because Monaco features 3 times, we have got Australia, and it is in the dry. So let's bring up Australia in the dry. And there we go. And again, another shout out, because we had this at qualifying. Race start drivers and a speed setup required. We have got the 2-stop strategies over on your left for Junior and Challenger. We have got the 1-stop for Contender and Champion, with your tyre managements for each one. Firework, Street Shark, we've got Rainbow and Timeless in there as well. And your track map in the middle. Hard place to use DRS. The best place, though, is down that home straight and attack through them corners. Australia, really good race start. Tough on DRS, though. So that is your Monaco Grand Prix weekend summed up. We realised on Friday that there was actually 3 Monaco races in opening and final round. If you get through to final round, you're going to be totaling 7 Monaco races in a GP weekend. That is crazy, as we've got a standard reboot error. But that is your qualifying guide done on the Wednesday or the Tuesday when it came out. Now your weekend guide is complete. Monaco done and dusted for you. And I really hope them strategies are going to help you massively. Make sure to leave a like, hit the comments. I am getting married at the weekend. There will be no opening or final round from myself, but I will wish you the very best for your weekend racing.